Albert Pike is the most famous Freemason in America and was Grand Master, Sovereign Pope of Scotland, and Freemasons in the South and West of the United States from 1859 to 1891. Scottish Rite Freemasonry has its own headquarters in the 33rd degree in Edinburgh. The United Grand Lodge of England has tried to deny that the true God of Freemasonry has anything to do with Satan, but Albert Pike describes him as a symbol of the infinite inner self. His name has been for 2,000 years from the Appalachians. On July 14, 1889, Albert Pike issued these instructions to the 23 Supreme Councils of Scottish Rites throughout the world. We worship God, but He is God whom we worship. Without you, Master Inspectors General, we say this so that you may repeat it to the brethren of the 30th, 31st, and 30th degrees. The Masonic religion must be the Satanic doctrine. Lucifer is God, and the true religion is the belief.
I came across this statue that was built by the regular president of the Supreme Court. It is a statue of Albert Pike. Some background on Pike. Albert Pike was a Confederate brigadier general in the Civil War. He is the only Confederate general to have a statue in Washington, D.C. Unless he is honored as a general, he was honored as a Mason. Albert Pike received every title of Freemasonry and was known as the Commander-in-Chief of North America. While Albert Pike served as a Confederate general during the Civil War, he was expelled from the military and accused of war crimes that he was a part of. However, by President Andrew Johnson, a fellow Mason. Notice the symbol on the front of the bronze flag. It is actually quite similar to our Great Seal. The number 33 represents the highest degree in Freemasonry. There are 32 regular degrees. The 33rd degree is awarded for distinguished service.
I have walked this path and found that all the great tyrants in the world have always dreamed of taking over the world, but everyone tried it the wrong way. Everyone tried to take over the world with the military, and everyone found out that the military will not work. You cannot impose enough police and militarization to take over the world. So the Illuminati in 1776 developed a completely new concept of how to carry out this project, instead of trying to force people into a new system or a totalitarian dictatorship on the military, which you cannot do because the people will always rebel against it. The ideal was developed by Adam Leeson to create enough violence and create enough chaos and enough bloodshed to scare the world, so that one day the entire world of humanity will come to the conclusion that there is too much bloodshed and too much crime, and there is no possible way for human rights to exist. We come together and pool our resources, and we all accept one government and one honor, and we will all live together happily among family members, and nothing could be further from the truth that the advanced nations of today are being deliberately developed to scare us and accept us as a cure for the New World Order. Any path to total dictatorship here, Ordo uphill, orders New World Order through chaos.
The 33rd degree Freemason who replaced Adam Weishaupt as head of the Illuminati in 1834 was a member of the Italian Carbonari and created the Mafia's blood rituals and secrets. The fearsome Cosa Nostra gave the Mafia its name, an acronym for the original Mafia godfathers, Implementinio, for Autorezza F, for Vergi Hyper Incendia, for Avalenti B, The Mafia arrived on American shores in the 1890s with Illuminati funding to create underground networks and a black market system for global Freemasonry. The coordinator of Illuminati activity in the United States was Pike, a judicial officer in the Tennessee Klan, a known Satanist, a tolerant, failed cultist, and the occult around his neck, who used his bracelet to summon Lucifer. Pike used blacks in the Ku Klux Klan. The Guide organized a show for 40,000 members of the Klan on Washington Avenue, Pennsylvania. This cinematic event on August 15, 1871, Pike graphically drew plans for 3 plans for World War. I will weaken and overthrow the powerful government of zeros in Russia and destroy World War II with the House of Great Britain against Germany and the destruction of Nazism and the establishment of the Zionist state in Israel. World War III will be ignited by the incitement of aggression between the Zionists of Israel and the Arab world, who will eventually destroy each other. Emotional, political, and economic chaos will force the masses to accept a one-world army and a one-world government ruled by the Illuminati.